You may not believe. You may think it's not real. You may not believe. You may think it's not real.
Is anybody there? What could be haunting this place?
Do spirits really exist? Use your voice and communicate to us.
I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean
Uncover the truth.
on the Ghost Dimension channel.
Well, hi, everybody. New background. I've actually got you in the studio part of my house where I do a lot of my work for artwork and what have you, and sometimes just where I chill. I decided to try this. I upped the ante on my gig for my streaming, so hopefully it won't have a lot of issues. I know sometimes, though, it might go out a little bit and come back. I apologize. It's still kind of working the kinks out because of just the Wi-Fi and the fact that I'm in the woods. So hello, everybody. I see Pixie so far. I see Russell White. I see Chloe. I see Gail. Good afternoon to you as well. And let's start off with Pixie, okay? And let's see where we get. I hope that little grandson of yours is doing well. All the pictures I'm seeing of him online are just great. So took cards out. So let's see what I can get for you today. We're going to shuffle them up a little bit. Please bear with me because I'm like, no pun intended with bear, but bear with me because this is a new setup and I'm just trying to get settled. I feel good about doing it up here. A lot of great energy, plus the lake that I'm looking at right now. So yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good week. Today seems like Monday to me for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what's coming through for me. All right, so let's see what I got for you, Pixie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so interesting. All right, so the card that pops up for you today, and again, sorry, I'm like fumbling around here a little bit. Card for you today is the bat, okay? And the bat brings in about blind as a bat. Can't always see things, even if they're kind of right in front of us. And what this is telling me right now is you need to look things, and they're saying through the veil. So there's some things that are coming through for you from the spirit lands. And I want to say it's like joy. It's kind of like a big bear hug, right? So they want you to kind of open to the possibilities of kind of tapping into the spirit lands a little bit, because there's a lot of messages that are sitting there for you and your family. And of course, with the bat, they don't depend on their eyes. They depend on their senses, because they really are kind of, that's why they say blind as a bat. Like if I take my glasses off for certain things, I'm blind as a bat. So they want you not to look at it through your regular eyes, but through your third eye. And it's going to be some things that are responses to some of the questions you may have had in your head about, oh, I wish so-and-so would be here. This would be amazing. I wonder how they would feel, or I wonder how they feel in the other world. that type of a thing. And the answers will come to you in a more personal way. I'm also seeing, again, because bats is about using other signs, right, to maneuver life. And what I'm seeing is there's going to be like signs for you, like a flash of this. And I'm hearing like dimes, like if you see a dime or you get dimes or, something like that. Or, sometimes it's people will see like a raven, and it's not only just a raven, it's multiples through multiple days, right? So, and I keep hearing the dime thing. So it's almost like they're saying they want to drop a dime on you, but you need to be open to those other senses to be able to allow those messages to come in. And I believe probably the clearest way you'll get them is you're going to get these little signs, and you'll start kind of seeing them around you, and you'll kind of think coincidence. And it's like, no, it's not a coincidence. It's specific. So it's kind of like when you go to rest at nighttime and during the nighttime to go to bed, or however your shift, works for you, your human shift, whether some people are up all night, vice versa. But you need to allow them to come into you when you're in dreamland. Okay, so you're not in REM sleep, you're in that in-between state of REM and just waking up. And if you request that, they'll come and they'll speak to you there and share with you. And I just feel a lot of joy and a lot of laughter. So that's your card, but you need to open, like I said, that third eye, okay? And it's the bat. So you open that third eye, and that's everybody. You can open up to everybody in the spirit land. It's safe if you put your boundaries up and you make specific boundaries for them, like, hey, Grandma, I'd love to see you in my dreams, or so-and-so, right? And they will come, but it takes an open mind. And it's not like down the phone. A lot of times people are like, oh, I need to talk to, because they just passed. That's like, that's not how it works. But if we open ourselves to the possibilities, there's a way they can connect with us. Okay. All right. So hello. Let me see. Hi, Chloe. How are you? I can give you a read. Surely. Hi, Russell. How are you? Hi, Gail. How are you? Okay. Chloe. I'm just going to put the wrong one up. See, it's just a little tricky, guys. So let me get into this one now. I'm watching a swan right now out front of my place on the lake. This particular swan lost its mate about 4 years ago from lead poisoning, actually. So people that go fishing, you don't want to use lead weights and all that stuff anymore. And actually, that's what happened to this particular one, because they go under the ground and they, weed the lake floor, right? And there's lead from people who have fished or sinkers, and you lose stuff, and it lost its mate, and they mate for life. So, but he's back every year. All right, here you go, Chloe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, that's a really good card. Yeah, that's a good card. Let's see that. All right, hang on. I know I'm putzing everywhere, so hang on, guys. I'm just not quite used to this setup yet. Here you go. Okay, and there you go. All right, so with all that said, your card today is the Great Horned Owl. Okay, and I changed this card, the type of owl. The Great Horned is, it's an amazing bird, and it has the ability to pinpoint little tiny objects during the night, during the day. It's all the same. They can see like way better than us. They're like us with binoculars 100 times over, right? And they tend to the clutch. So when they have little ones that hatch out each year, they take them. They are entrusted with teaching them everything they need to move forward in life and spread their wings. And what I keep hearing for you is spread your wings. It's time for you to kind of, and it's like tossing your butt out of the nest, kind of speak. The nest being your comfort zone. It's time for you to kind of stretch out and reach for new possibilities and new opportunities, okay? And opportunities are available only when we open ourselves to them, right? And you don't have to accept every opportunity, but there'll be new things that'll pop up. And if you don't allow that to happen, you don't know what's going on. And this is what I keep being shown. You're in a comfortable place and you're leery about taking that next step or taking that step to something outside of your comfort zone. This is life, and this is what I'm being told to tell you. This is life. This is how it works. Nothing stays the same. Even though people think it does, it really doesn't. Change is always occurring. So whatever's going on with you right now, you have to go beyond your comfort zone so that new things will come in. And actually, whatever this is or however this is going to happen, you'll be like, wow, why was I so timid about it? Or why was I so leery to take that next step? So this is saying, hey, empower your wings. You're ready to fly. Step out of the box and become who you are. Okay? And that's your card today is the Great Horned Owl. You know, the good thing about all of that is definitely when we start to really get comfortable in a space. It can be a negative space that you're in. You know, it could be like illness keeping you in a space, or, you know, just like a relationship changed, whether it's work or people or whatever. And oftentimes we're just kind of put ourselves in that place and kind of make ourselves go down that rabbit hole to be stuck there, right? And we don't want to go far. Sorry, guys. And we don't want to know, you know, new things. We want to stay, even if it's uncomfortable, because it's what we know. So we all have to take that little extra step sometimes to be able to receive good things. And if we don't take that step, we're prepared to move forward with, because that's what our life experiences have put us to. We're really missing out. So take that step, Chloe, and I hope that resonates for you. And thanks for popping in today. And the same thing with you, Dixie. I probably didn't say that too, but thank you for popping in and adding your energy. Okay, so let's see. Woo! Let's see where we're at. I'm going to go down. Hello, Emily. Let me put you up there. If I'm popping in and out, which I can see on my screen, don't worry. I will wait till it comes back on. Just bear with me a little bit. If I have to, I guess I can go into the other room. I just don't want to do that necessarily if I don't have to. So I'll stop. If it goes a little bit slow, don't worry. I'll come back on and hopefully we'll get it moving. If not, I'll just move into the other room again. I got to figure this out, so I have a way to do this. Okay, let's see what's up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Well, you got a card. And your card is the otter. Okay, I love otters. I have them here. We have them. We always laugh because I actually have otters and beavers here. And we tend to laugh because it's a marsh lake. And they're like, why would the river otters be in here? Because it's water, you know. For you, though, the otter brings in a couple things. When the otter comes up in a read, it's about yin and yang. So it's about your balance in your life. Are you working all the time? Are you playing all the time? Do you have a happy balance between the two? And right now, I feel that there's some things that you need to do that are more on a work-related side. Now, it doesn't mean like an actual job necessarily, but what it is showing you is you have something you have to do to get it done. And it's like, almost like you're dragging your feet, because I'm like seeing a mother otter try to coerce her baby otter to follow her in the snow, right? and go down to where the water is, and it's like rebelling. So I feel like you're almost in a place that you don't want to move ahead with whatever this is, or you don't want to step into it. You don't want to be responsible for it. But what they're saying is you need to do this. It's a little bit of work, and you'll get through whatever this is. And I think basically it's you just don't want to deal with it. But you need to deal with it now so it doesn't come back to bite you in the butt later. And this is what I'm hearing really, really loud. And you need to make that a balance, right? So once you do that, everything in your life will begin to balance again. But this is a decision you need to make so that new things do come in for you. And not only for you, but for other people in your family unit, okay? Very important to get the job done. And then once you get the job done, it'll free up a lot of other areas in your life, okay? So that is your card today. I hope it resonates for you, Em, and it's the Otter. Thanks for coming on today. I appreciate you. Hi, Presh. How are you? Boy, a lot of people here today. Yeah, I know. Our little Boo. Our little Boo Bear. I love him. Sure, Chris. Let's see. Oh, and Gavin's here. Hi, Gavin. How are you? Yeah, Chris. And again, guys, you know, if it channels out a little bit, I'll wait till it comes back on because it is going on and off. I've got everything in the house off as far as other things that could draw it. But I really like this spot in the house, and I got to figure out how to make it work. So, let me see, Chris. They're telling me that you need to cut this again. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. This card's actually been coming up quite a bit lately. That's pretty funny. Okay, so this card for you today is the Snow Goose. All right. So the Snow Goose comes in when it's like, again, maybe this is what today's going to be about, is changes. The Snow Goose is actually my birth sign under the medicine wheel, and it goes 12 months, just like astrology, right? There's 12 months, and I know there's a lot of different ways to calculate time, but this is also a birth totem, okay? So the goose comes out, and the goose kind of represents the basics, the foundations, that we lay those foundations and we build on that strong foundation. And then when we get to that point, we jump out into the world. If it's with kids, we get them to that point after showing them how to build a good foundation. And then we gently push them out the door and say, okay, go, bye, adulting 101. And kind of a no nonsense type of kind of attitude. And this is what is needed right now for you. I'm being told that whatever this is, and I want to say it's a person, and I want to say it's a younger male, not a baby, but a younger male, like early 20s, late teens. Okay. But it's like you need to understand you built that great foundation with him. Okay, yep. You've built this great foundation for him, and you've taught him all that he needs to know. But whoever this person is, it's like you shouldn't be continuously fixing with them. Like they come back to you, and it's like you fix it. You're like the magic bean, you know, for Jack and the Beanstalk. What do I need to get to this point? And you want to give it to them. And you need to kind of change tactics because they need to trust the foundation that you help them build into their lifetime. And they need to start taking care of themselves. I mean, obviously, if it's something like not good at all, you know, obviously that's different. But this is like basic, and that's what I just heard, basic 101. You need to understand basic 101, adulting. So whoever this person is, don't try to fix it for them. Be there for them so that they can talk to you and vent, but you don't need to fix it. And again, that's why the goose comes out for you, the Snow Goose. It's a very strong personality and dominating personality or trait that comes through for that. And that's what you need right now for whatever this particular situation is. So, Chris, I hope you understood that and it resonates for you. And that is your card, the Snow Goose. Let me know down below. If I didn't hit it, I didn't hit it, but that's what I was getting. And thanks for being here. All right, so let me get Gavin. Okay. Let me get Gavin. All right. Ooh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they want me to cut today for some reason. All right, so Gavin, here we go. 1. Oh, that was not a great card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This card came up last week too, I think. This is cool. Okay, so your card today is the emu. Okay. I love these birds. They're in the ostrich family, that same type of big bird. They're a little crazy. If they take a really big interest in you, it's very difficult to get them to take that focus off of you, okay? And this is what I'm seeing right now. Whatever this is, isn't you. It's about somebody in your tight circle, your sacred circle. It's like they're focusing on you for too much. They're focusing on you to the point of almost like obsession. And it's really kind of like you're kind of over it. You kind of don't know how to step away from it without hurting whoever this is or hurting the situation. But you kind of need to look more like this. Like, you have the answers to this. You don't need me to find the answers for you. You understand. And if you don't, you need to look for the answers for yourself. And this is what I'm seeing is the emu, like that's what you need to represent as yourself, as like a totem. They're empowering you to take no BS, to step forward into whatever it is that you need to step forward into. And, this is about being that big, bold emu. They can be quite a lot when they need to be. So that's also what I'm being told to tell you. You need to be quite a lot for whatever the situation is. But it's like, I feel like there's like, again, like an obsession, like gotta find you, gotta see you, gotta talk to you. And it's almost unsettling, I guess I would say. But it's like they don't want to do anything unless they have your approval for it. And that shouldn't be the way it is. You need to kick them from the nest or kick them away from you and let them figure it out on their own. And that is your card today, is the emu. And what cracks me up is this is actually a picture of a friend of mine's emu that I transferred into a silk screen. And they were just bold, curious, and up in your face. So you need to be more of that and don't walk away from it, but don't give in to it either. Okay. So Gavin, I hope that resonates. That's really a strong story coming through. It's like, yeah, no, he needs to be more like that. So I hope it resonates with you. Let me know if it doesn't or it does. I appreciate it. Okay, Chloe, I see. La, la, la. La, la, la. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Hi, Sarah. How are you today? Of course. I love you too, baby girl. All right, hang on. I got to rotate this up. And again, guys, hang tight. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, Kimberly Jean. I'll get you too. Hang on. Woo. All right, hang on one second. Let's see what I can get from Miss Sarah. Alrighty. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. All right, so let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. Tranquility is the word that comes up for you. Tranquility, tranquility. This is about the time you're in right now. Your card that popped up is the Dove. This is for you to kind of focus on every moment, not what's going to be in 2 or 3 weeks. Focus on every moment and just, it's like tranquility. It's like peace. It's like they form this bubble around you so you can be with your baby boy, obviously. But it's more than that. It's about achieving balance in your life again. And you have this time for a short while yet to be able to contemplate how that's going to work for you, how that's going to impact you, because changes are coming again soon, but they're not bad changes. It's just that you're in this bubble, you're in this point of tranquility, you're in this like cocoon almost right now. So enjoy it while you can, because it will change. It doesn't mean that your life will change, but you're going to be able to bring it back to balance, because right now you're in that bubble that they've got you in of peace, tranquility, calmness. And yeah, it's not going to always be fun when you transition into the next chapters coming up, because your heart's going to want to go back to that tranquility and calm. So, but it'll be a happy medium and you'll work out. It's just going to take you some time. Okay, so that is your card today, and it is the Dove, all about tranquility. Woo. All right, so thank you very much, Russell. The kids will see that and make sure you guys are on the board. Okay. Not this week, I don't think. I can give you a card right now, Deja. I'm not really sure if I'm going to come on Thursday or not. It just depends on what I got going on, because Sean and Bex are back. So I'm not really sure what they're doing. I know we're going to be on tomorrow. Holly and I will be back. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about reincarnation. So that'll be interesting. And I will be back Wednesday afternoon and evening, depending on where you're at in the world to watch. Let's see. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. Just depends on what I've got going on. Okay, so here you go. Let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, that's interesting. You out of 72 cards, and I just shuffled them up. You get the same card as Sarah had. Okay, so your card is the Dove. Okay, so yours is a little bit different, because what they're showing me is the Dove bringing back a piece of plant, right? Like to the ark, to say, yeah, not everything's water, not everything's bad. And this is what I'm seeing for you, is there's been a lot of chaos going on. And it's almost like you're not afraid, but you're resistant to have to step out and do things again. And I get that, because the world is kind of crazy. And it's kind of one of those things that one of the side effects, I would imagine, is due to the pandemic having been here. But it's kind of like our priorities have all changed, right? And this is what I keep feeling with you. It's like the priorities have changed, and you're not sure how you want to go back to things the way they used to be. You want to move in a direction of things that will be new and kind of keep you more in your comfort zone. Okay. Now, this is very possible. And like I said, with the Dove, it's about moving through life a little easier, a little gentler, a little softer. So you don't have to make any bold moves or changes or transitions at this point right now, but you need to continue to move forward a little bit more each day. But as long as you keep your thought process and your spiritual thought, process, your spiritual self going in that positive direction, things will continue to get smoother and smoother for you and resonate more into what you want your world to be. Okay. And a lot of people are in the same spot right now. And it's really hard, because we aren't like what we used to be before the pandemic hit, right? And not even that, there's so much violence and hate and negativity out around the world right now that it's very difficult. It's almost like sometimes people get almost like PTSD. I had a friend the other day that walked into a grocery store and someone started yelling at her because they thought she was looking at them, and she wasn't doing that at all. So people are really super touchy, and you need to be careful about that. But if you keep moving forward with yourself being positive and calm and not kind of feeding into that chaos or negativity around you, things will be really good. But you have to take responsibility for those choices and let the ones that don't resonate with you go, and let the ones that do resonate with you keep bringing you good things. So that is your card today, and it is the Dove. I hope, Deja, I hope that resonates for you. It's a hard place right now that we're all in, and I don't like it any more than anybody else does. It's just very unique and different, and people need to find their empathy and their compassion again. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. Thank you, Russell, for putting that super sticker up again. Let me know. I'll let the kids know so they'll know that they'll be able to put you on. On the wheel, I guess. Okay, I lost him. Hang on, Dan. I'm going to bring Dan on. We're moving. There you are. Hi, sweetie. How are you? You looking good?
Thanks, Bear. How are you?
You doing good?
Yeah, working really hard, Bear.
I'm doing okay. Good.
You're looking well, though, Bear.
That's always. Thank you. I'm trying a little bit at a time, trying to get out of my comfort zone again. My hair is a little wild, but I'm like Sean, I don't want to be like Sean and have to go have transplant plugs. I'm just trying to let it grow back out now that I'm off on these medications. So my hair's a little wild. I'm a little wild, but that's okay. Okay, Dan, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It really kind of makes me laugh sometimes. Even when I shuffle these cards up, they show up. A lot of them wind up showing up the same way, or they're more common to see. Okay, So today you get the elk, okay, which is caribou, great elk, be a great big cow, and this is about this is about being proud. This is about being aware of the accomplishments that you have made to this point. And they're showing me leaps and bounds, like where you were even a few years ago. Just your personality, the person you were, you've evolved into more of your full potential, if that makes sense. More of, this is what's good for me. This is what I need to do. I need to be, adulting 101. I need to let go of certain things, but by letting go of certain things doesn't mean they've left my heart. So this is what you've been going through. And so this elk is literally what they call bleat. Okay, it's BLEAT. They make a noise. They yell, and it's about yelling to connect to everybody around you and your family, your sacred circle, your community, family, not by blood, but by choice, that kind of a thing. More people are recognizing who you are as a person, and you're realizing, hey, you know what? The guy in the mirror isn't such a bad guy. I really like him. And that's been a big step for you. And kind of accepting who you are, and that you are a good guy and you are worthwhile. And, I commend you for that, because that's a really difficult thing to have to do sometimes, especially if we've been beating up ourselves for years and years and saying, what if, or I should have, or I could have. But, we leave that into our past, and we can't go back and change it. So we learn and move forward. And you have just moved forwards in leaps and bounds. So you have your community, your sacred spaces with family and friends that are important to you. You've cleaned out what isn't and set it on the outside, not like sending them to the wolves or anything, but you're making yourself more secure in the people that are with you. And they're just saying you need to keep that up. And they're like letting that elk just yell out loud and say, this is me. I love my life. I love the people in it. And it's positive. So that's a really good card for you, and I hope it resonates a
It does,
little
Bear.
bit,
You're
Dan.
absolutely spot
You
on.
know, I think about, I think back to when we all started this kind of journey with Sean and Bex. It was actually, I think, in 2017 we started.
Oh, wow.
By 2018, I started working with them on the shows. And then I started meeting all of you people, and you are my extended family. And I've seen so much growth from key people that have been here since the beginning. And I am just
Yeah,
in awe of all the good things that you all have done, or the person that you continue to become. Because to me, that's just joy. Okay, that's just joy. I look at all
exactly.
of you and I'm like, yeah, wow, you guys are really doing good. Okay, so I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for popping on here with me. I always love it when you're here.
Love you too,
Okay, you take
Bear.
care.
And sorry I haven't been on because I've been working really hard. And just want to
You
say
guys
quick,
don't
Bear,
have to
that I love you
apologize.
and everyone. I love all you
I love you
guys
too,
and
babe.
Sean and Bex. All right then, Bear. I'll speak to you
Okay,
soon.
okay,
Nice to
okay, babe.
see
Bye
you.
bye. Nice to
Bye,
see
Bear.
you.
I
Bye. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Hang on, guys. There you on. Okay, so any of us, hi Maud, how are you? That are doing things that are, a little bit different. We've grown into new areas of our life, and it's actually pretty cool. Okay. All right, let's see if I can see who else is here. Hello, Robin. How are you? I see you. I don't have the birds in this time. They're just a lot today, and I just decided to kind of not not to let them bug me today. They're a lot. The toddler is crazy. Phoenix he's a happy boy, but oh man, some days he's a lot. Him and Mulan have been arguing over who's closer to me. They kind of try to get in between each other. It's pretty funny. Okay, so here we go, Ma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I can actually hear him yelling in the background. That's so funny. They are talking to you, Robin. Okay, so here you go. Today, your card is the Ram. This is another card that's been showing up quite a bit for people. And I think a lot of it is due to changes, the big changes that have been over the past few years, just globally, right? And when the Ram comes up, it's about balance. It's about making your way through the obstacles to get to the end. And this is what I keep seeing with you. However, what I'm seeing right now is like when the Rams are on the side of a mountain or on cliffs or whatever, mesas, whatever they crawl around on or jump and walk on, they get on these little tiny spots. They're not always like, if you were to look at them as a human and have fear of heights, like I do, it'd be like, yeah, no, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do this. This is just too crazy. Okay, we're back. So, what we do with all these changes and stuff is it's kind of new ground to cover for a lot of people. So we're not really always sure what direction to go in or where to head off in on our path, right? And what I'm seeing right now is you're kind of standing in one spot, and what they're showing me is you're kind of looking around all around you to actually be able to make the decision that's going to be most beneficial for you. And I'm just being told it's okay. You can stand there for a while and toss and turn around, what it is you want. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do it this way, or do I want this person in, or do I? It's all about where you're at right now, and you're in an actual safe spot because you're on this mountainside, and they're showing me the ram just secured, just kind of standing, hanging there. So that means that you've made some leaps to get to where you are now, and just have to take that time now to kind of revel in that, but also to decide what next direction you want to go in. And it's all up to you. There's going to be opportunities that present, but it's going to be your decision. And some of it you're going to come up with and just kind of like, nah, I don't think so. And that's okay. Trust your gut. But right now you're in a good place. You're in a stable setting. Everything around you good. So it's good to just to take a few moments and breathe with it and enjoy that. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, you move ahead. You take the steps that are needed for whatever direction you want to go in. Okay, so that is your card today. All right. I hope that resonates for you. I do. Hi, Miss Catherine Brown. How are you? How are you? So, Maud, if that resonates with you, let me know. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's see what I can get for you today, Kathy. All righty, here we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, this card kind of flew out, so this is your card today. Your card is the Beaver. I just mentioned them a little bit ago. We had them early on in the spring, and they moved again. Yeah, I hear you, Moo. Mulan is still obviously with me in the house. Okay, so the Beaver. Okay, so the Beaver for you is about... Okay, what I'm seeing is like building on additions, right? So you've got the strong foundation, and this is what the Beaver brings in. It's about making sure your foundations are all chimmed up, like they're all filled in and it's solid and it's safe. And then you start building on the next part, right? So what I'm being shown is you've got a really strong foundation right now, and you're looking to make a move, like to move into new things or a new setting. And they keep showing me just take your time with it and build it correctly. Whatever this is in your life, whether it's a relationship or physically something that you're trying to move into, whether it's a job, whatever it is, you need to just take your time and slowly build to that, because your foundation is great. So you are able to build onto it. To make sure, though, that it's really secure for you, just take it. And they're like, yeah, just put, a piece of tree limb in one at a time. And just put the foliage in one at a time, put the branches in and weave them and fill them with mud one at a time, right? So whatever this is that you want to attain or move towards, you'll be fine. Just make sure you continue to build on that strong foundation that you already have, okay? And it'll be fine. All right, so that is your card today, and it is the Beaver. Thank you, Kathy, and I hope that resonated for you. Let me know. It does. Okay, let's see. I see Brother Bear. Dan was here. Hi, Kathy, Lee, Russell, Maud. Yep, I gotta go down these because I don't want to pass people up. So hang on, guys. Okay. La 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 la. I'll tell you what, Maudie. The fibromyalgia is really not fun to deal with. What I have with the nerve damage is very similar, and it's just not fun. And then you got people that look at you and like, well, you're not in pain. I don't see anything broke. And that's not anything to it. So take the time you need for yourself, okay? All right. Hi, Kat. How are you? I see you are here as well. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. All right. I'm going down a little bit farther here. Hang on, guys. Hi, Chris. Oh, okay. Let's see what you got to say. Okay, good. Good. Good, good. Hi, Celia. Celia Hook, how are you? Nice to have you here. Yep, hang on, guys. We're bipping around here, so hang on. Okay, for this person, delete comment and block user. Okay, so, all right. Linder Toy. Yeah, thank you for coming on the show, but I will move that right along. Okay, hang on, guys. Slow here. Apparently, she's like writing a lot of stuff. So, all right. You're welcome, Sarah. Hang on. Kimberly, how are you? Kimberly Frazier. Hi, Conchetta. How are you? Yes, you may have a card. Let me just go down a little bit farther here. Ooh. Okay, Russell, I'll get to you in a minute. Okay, Conchetta, let's see what I can get for you. Woo. We had a really bad fire in Michigan, about 80 miles from where I am, and the smoke was so bad it came over here on our side by our lake. Okay, Conchetta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and I'm really sorry. I'm just like bopping all over. My energy's everywhere today. Okay, so Conchetta, your card today is the Scorpion. Okay, so this is, that was quick. Okay, so what I have coming in is there's somebody that is close to you, and it's like, telling you one thing and going behind your back with the other, right? So kind of trying to hide truths from you. And it's like drama. Why the drama? So whatever this is, or this person that's trying to get you involved in something, I would not step into whatever this is. They're not reliable. That's what I'm being told. They're not reliable. So like with the Scorpion, the big thing with the Scorpions is, yeah, they got those tails and they sting, but you want to mutate that energy. So whatever's hitting you in negatives, let it go in, sink in, kind of process it, and then just let it go. Don't get involved with the drama, and they keep saying the drama of it. Just kind of process it and let it go. This will make you stronger and wiser, and it will enable you to kind of weed through the BS, is what they said. The BS. You don't need the BS, but you'll be able to look at it and go through it and put it aside. I'm also being told don't reverse and be the one that is like the Scorpio stinging. I feel like whatever this situation is, it's a kind of a high, it can, okay, no, all right, yep, nope. It can elevate into something bigger, and you don't need that. You don't want to. You don't have to argue with other people or try to, what's the word? Try to defend yourself or your thoughts or your actions to other people. You don't need to do any of that. And if they don't appreciate that, then that's their problem, not yours. But I'm being shown definitely do not strike out. And if you get struck in where people are trying to, again, poison whatever this is, situation, thoughts, you're not seeing the whole picture that they're portraying or they're giving you. So just kind of keep your eyes open and mutate that energy back into positives. It makes you stronger. Okay. And that is your card today. It is a Scorpion. And I hope it resonates for you, Conchetta. The Scorpio, I've actually had a lot of Scorpios in my life, and it's not always easy. They're very hot to get into arguments. If you get into them, they're very fiery. And it doesn't necessarily always mean that it's a good fiery. So just take your time and things will work out just fine. Okay. Hi, Russell. How are you? I'm going to kind of boot this down a little bit. as I get ready to shuffle you up. Hi, Mina. How are you? Welcome to the group. Welcome to the page. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't think I read for you either, Rick. Maybe. Or Russell. I'm sorry. Russell? Why was I thinking Rick? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, you know, that's just crazy. I swear. Again, there's always a pattern with spirit. So you also have the emu today. Okay, so let me hear what they want to tell me. Okay, this one, I'm literally seeing an emu run, like run. And they're running after something. So, okay, yep. Okay, so what I'm being shown is there's something that you're trying to attain. Person, situation, something that you want to be able to do, but it has been kind of unattainable for you. So what I'm seeing is you're always going after this one particular thing. And it's like you're always behind it. You're always running to keep up with whatever this is. And you need to understand that you are fine where you're at. You don't have anything to prove, okay? And if you just stop long enough to understand that and kind of revel in who you are, things that you're kind of trying to, I want to say the word they keep saying to me is attain. So things that you want to attain, whether it's status or friendship or a place in business, or it's just something you feel that you're never reaching. Just stop running, okay? Change it up a little bit. Distract yourself a little bit. And then give yourself the breather that you need so that when you're ready to do it again, to follow, whether it's your dream or follow your goal or whatever it is, you just have to learn to adjust it a little bit so you're not always chasing, but rather you're being able to catch up and attain. Okay, yep. Okay, so sometimes one of the hardest things for us to do is admit, hey, you know, why can't I get to that point, or why can't I meet that, or why can't I attain this goal? Part of it is because we're missing the process to get us there. Or sometimes it's because we're being pushed off by spirit lands and the divine energies that come in, because really it's not good for you. And you just keep running after it and running after it and running after it. So you have to kind of adjust your view. You have to adjust the tactics that you are using to attain or reach this goal. Okay. And once you do that and accept yourself for who you are, there'll be new things that'll come up and that'll either help you attain it or set your goal on something else. And it's not that you can't attain whatever this is. It's just that you're not trying to reach that goal in kind of like a logical way. And it's almost like you've been doing this for a while. So this has been going on for a while. And you have to really appreciate the person you are now and where you're at and how you got there. And it's good. And you're a good person. And once you kind of admit that, then like I said, everything else will kind of follow in. So there you go. That's your card, Russell. And I hope that that makes sense to you and resonates with you. Okay. Thanks for being on today. All right. So I'm going to go down the stack a little farther. Hi, Mina. How are you? Yeah, I can give you a card. And Lorraine Cran. Yes, Mina, let me get you a card, Mina. I'm going to just move this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Mina. Right. Oh boy, let's get these shuffled up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, I haven't seen this one in a while, I don't think. Hang on. So your card today is the orcas. Okay, orcas. Orcas are keepers of our oceans. They're guardians of our oceans. They live in pods where they have kind of like families. They keep in their pod, right? They're all kind of take care of each other and take care of the young, and they hunt sometimes together. Matter of fact, there's actually a couple of them out there. They're actually brothers that are kind of not acting like orcas normally do. So that's been interesting for the world of biology and science. But what the orca represents for you right now, I feel this like proud joy, right? Just this joy, this proudness, this swelling up in my heart, like almost like you're proud of family, you're proud of the things you've accomplished, proud of things they've accomplished. And it's kind of in a celebratory way, right? So what this card is showing is you should show whoever these are that this is you're proud of them, but you'll always be there to help them and kind of take care of them like a mom or a dad or a parent would do. We always, no matter how old our children are, we're always there for them, right? And so this is kind of what it is. You need to actually just kind of revel, is the word they're using, in the fact of what has been accomplished, what is going on that's positive, because you're literally like they're guardians of the ocean. You've kind of made yourself a guardian of souls. So whether this is your spirit family or your soul family, which we're going to be talking a little bit tomorrow about with Holly, is we travel with our soul families. So, when you meet people and you're like, wow, I feel like I've known them forever, right? That comes in really clear. And this is what it is. You're like the guardian of your soul family, of people that are important to you, of things that are important to you. And it's being recognized. So continue the way you're going, but allow yourself to let others know that you're proud, that you're watching, that you're caring for, that you're the guardian of their souls. Okay. It's kind of a wild statement, but that's what they're telling me. Okay. And that is your card today. It is the orca. So I hope that resonates for you, Miss Mina. Okay. So, all righty. No, I don't really go down on a list, Mina. I hope that resonated for you. But yeah, I go down and just see what I see. Yeah. Okay, so hang on, guys. Let's see what I got up here. Let me read for Lorraine. Lorraine Cran. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Woo. Woo. All right, so let's get those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, it is the blue heron. I was actually looking out here. We've got cranes. I haven't seen the blue heron yet, but that's your card today. You have the heron. Okay, and herons are actually, if you guys haven't seen them up close, they are really big. Like I'm 5'4", and they tower over me when they're standing next to me. They're a good, easy with their necks up, good, easy 6 foot. They're amazing birds. They can teach us a lot. And what I'm seeing for you right now is you are precariously, is the word that's coming through, stepping through something at the moment, and you're stepping cautiously forward through whatever this is. So I don't know if this is something that happened or something you're kind of wading through to try to make a decision about. but I keep seeing the heron take very careful steps. Now, they do this when they're out and hunting for food or fish or whatever it is they wind up eating, and they move very slowly through to make sure they're not stepping wrong or they're not doing something wrong that will affect the outcome. So whatever this is, you need to continue just slowly kind of walking through and processing. They're using the word feedback, processing the feedback as you do. As long as you don't rush into things like running through it without watching, things will turn out the way you need them to turn out, but you need to take solid steps like you've been taking just to make sure everything is correct. It's because you don't want to have to go back and start over. You don't want to have to redo certain parts of it, whatever this is. But as long as you keep at that pace, you'll get through it all. Okay? It's like, yeah, she'll get through it, but don't overthink, but don't run through it. So as you're placing your feet or as you're taking the steps, metaphorically, just make sure you're paying attention. Okay, so that is your card today, and I hope it resonates for you. It's the heron. Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes when we've got stuff going on in our lives. Sometimes we just want to get to the other end of it. We want to get finished really quick, and sometimes it's not really well. You're welcome, Kathy. Hi, Graham. Graham Alexander, how are you? Good, Maud. Good, I'm glad. Okay, let me go down a little bit. Let's see what's here. You're very welcome, Dan, always. You guys are always welcome, and I want to tell you all, this is kind of fun. It's just kind of fun. But a lot of people will write me, message me, text me, whatever, and say, hey, I'm really sorry. I won't be able to be there tonight. I just wanted you to know. I love all of you, and I'm glad you come in, but you don't have to be here all the time. Although I love it because I'm grateful for everybody coming in, and if I can help anybody, it's really well. Yeah, Mulan is in here, Maud. Yeah, she's a Siamese, and she talks all day, so that kind of will drive you crazy. I don't see where she is right now, but she's around close because she was just talking to me again. So yeah, they're a lot. Siamese are a lot. Okay, so hi, Lynn. How are you? Oh, Mina, you live in Michigan. What part of Michigan are you in? I'm up in East Taos, Michigan. I'm on the Huron side of the mitten. Sure, let me get you one, Lynn. Hang on. I will get you one. Hang on one sec. I'm going to put this down a little bit. Yep. All right. So, all righty. Conchetta, I'll tell you what, I try to stay away from drama, and sometimes it doesn't matter how hard we try to stay away, it just shows up. And those people, I'm at a point now in my life, I look at these people and I'm like, yeah, not today, Satan. I am not going in that direction. So yeah, it's I don't like drama either. It's a lot. I'm too old for it anymore. All right, Lynn, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, this is one of the new cards. This is awesome. Okay. So your card today is the cheetah. Okay, love cheetahs. I love the big cats. When they come through, they're very strong. They're very powerful. And this is, okay, this is about quick movement. This is about running from point A to point B to point C. Like I'm seeing it move rapidly, but stealthily. And this is almost like you're trying to get through. Okay, so you're trying to get through them, seeing them run from point. And the cats are really quick. Cheetahs are really quick. I think they can go up to like 35 miles per hour on the ground. They're like lickety spit, And this is what I'm seeing with whatever the situation is now. You have to move quickly. Stand in your own power, they're saying, but you need to move quickly through whatever this is to get through it. You just need to move through it quickly. If you take it at a slow pace, you'll get caught up in the little stuff that you don't need to get caught up in right now with whatever this is that's going on. They want you to move through it quickly without second guessing, without overthinking. And they're saying, just do it. Like, boop, boop, boop. And this is what I keep saying. The cat, okay, somebody brought this up too the other day. You can have more than one totem. Actually, we usually go through many totems in our life. We may have one that's like ours, like mine is definitely a grizzly bear, right? But I have learned from many others, depending on what is going on in my life, different situations. Like I carry owl medicine, I carry snake medicine, I carry bear medicine, I carry cougar, big cat medicine. And those are all things that give us tools to help us get through things. And this is what I'm seeing. The cheetah's kind of like right there next to you. And it's like stuff that you really don't want to deal with and you shouldn't have to deal with, but it's there. So you kind of have to go through it. So just go through the process. Don't overthink it. Don't like stop to micromanage your thought system with it. Just get through it. And this is what I'm seeing with you for today. And that's the cheetah. So move fast through it. And hopefully that'll resonate with you and you'll understand it. And yeah, so it's a good thing. All right. And thanks for coming on today, Lynn. I appreciate your energy and the fact that you're here. Thank you, Conchetta. I am glad. Okay, so I don't know what these people, they must love you guys as much as I love you. But yeah, so it's like whatever. You're very welcome, Conchetta. Okay, so yep, don't worry about those people. Okay. Hi, Kitty Johnson. How are you today? It's always good to see you. I'm finally getting out. Hi, Margaret. Oh, how are you today? I hope you're well. Thank you for that super sticker. Yeah, let's see what you got today. What's going on? For James, is James with you today? Yeah, I can give him a card today. Hang on one second. Let's see what I can get for James. Woo! All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, well, that's interesting, considering I just shuffled the deck. That's crazy. All right, you've got the cheetah as well, James. So the cheetah for you. Okay, so the cheetah for you is about how you're viewing things. There's some things that you're looking at or that are going on around you in your life, and you're really not looking at them in the way you should be looking at them. You're kind of looking through them at life like through what they used to call rose-colored glasses. So you're looking through it and you're kind of not paying attention to the things that you should be paying attention to, because if you're more alert to them, they will help you get through different situations. But right now, it's like, yeah, you're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. So you're not seeing things the way they should be seen. You're kind of trying to fool yourself, kind of, sort of. Like, oh, this could mean this, or I don't need to look at this. And it's kind of like skipping along with whatever is being thrown at you, but you're not kind of paying attention to it. You need to pay more attention to it, because within that rose-colored glasses, you can have a lot of things show up in your life that are harder to maneuver around or through, right? Things that you're not sure you're going to be prepared to handle. So you need to kind of pay a little bit more attention to what's going on and slow down your roll. That's what they just said. Tell him to slow down his roll a little bit, okay? Take things slower. Take things a little more serious. than you do. And especially things that bother you or things that aren't good, don't shy away from them and think they're going to go away, because they're not. Just deal with them. And you've got everything you need to do to deal with them, but don't keep putting it off. Okay, so that is your card today, James. Thanks, Margaret. I love you much. And I hope that resonated for him. Okay, so thank you, Margaret, for this. Appreciate it. I'm going to go down a little bit more. Jenna Saunders, how are you? Okay, let me see. Mina, I'm going to address that after I just saw what you wrote. Let me get to Jenna here first. 1 second. Ooh. Okay, well, this one just hopped out, so you're going to get this card. Okay, Jenna, this is your card today. It's the White Buffalo. Okay, White Buffalo is actually very, oh, that's weird. Very, very sacred to the Native Americans. White animals in general represent spiritual animals, like white deer, white eagles. I recently saw somebody just posted there's actually a white, solid white, not albino, they're solid white. So these are spirit animals. And the buffalo, white buffalo, represents our ancestors from the north. And this is about showering of blessings. And this is what I'm being shown, like a showering of blessings. Our ancestors are the people that walked before us in our bloodlines that are in the spirit side now, and people that have walked with us during our life and have passed to the spirit side now. But this is about blessings. This is about your ancestors being proud of whatever it is that you've accomplished in your life to this point. They're also saying, like, you're very caring. She's very on top of things. She's very aware of her surroundings. And I almost want to say this is like a spiritual side of you that is been opened, but it's blooming. So it's like you're open and aware to more things going on. And this has been gifted to you by the ancestors, this ability. So don't think it's coincidence. Continue to follow that path, because this is I want to use the word, what they're saying is ordained. Like, it's been ordained that this is the path you're going on. This is what you chose to do. Don't fear it. Don't be scared of it. And again, I'm being told really loud, your ancestors will continue to help influence you and move you forward on the path that you're supposed to be. And like I'm saying, I'm seeing a lot of gifts. So by gifts, I mean abilities that you're able to connect with people in a. There we go. And that is what is needed right now. Sorry, guys. Like I said, the Wi-Fi is a little choppy today. All right, there you go. So, Jenna, keep up the good work, and hope that resonated with you. Okay, so now I'm going to go down here a little bit. Okay, now here, I'm going to just answer this really. I'm really glad, Mina. That's good. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you, because you wrote this up above here. I want to do, hang on, guys, it's kind of stuck. Okay. So about Mina, you're the one that put it up there. Any new love lives, or people that people that sort of come into our life, and there's a time where people kind of think sometimes, oh, I'm by myself, I'm so lonely, will anybody show up in my life, will I ever meet my true love? You know what, it's all work. Our life is work. What we put out, we get back. If it's good, we get good back. And, you know, whether you want to call it karma or whatever, it's all in play all the time. So it's not a matter of will somebody show up that could be a new love or something on that kind of path, is whether you're willing to allow it. Excuse me. It's kind of whether the same thing with me is about healing, right? Yeah, I want to be healed. Well, we have to put in the work. We have to be open to that healing. So we also need to be open to relationships in our life. And if you cut it down or you keep putting it out there and asking isn't going to get it there. We have to do the work. We have to involve ourselves with ways to meet people. I don't know how y'all do it now anyway, because when I look at the dating life now, how that people meet, it's kind of crazy. I mean, we used to meet people when I was younger at work or in our neighborhood or one of the activities we'd go to. Nowadays, it's like swipe, swipe, swipe. And these people can all pretend to be whoever they want to be on the other side of that phone screen, right? That's not how we meet people. That's not how we open up to love. That's not how we open up to new relationships. It's not even how we should open up to friends, right? But you have to have opportunity. You have to make yourself available. And I will tell you this, no matter what, when you put it out to the universe, be very, very specific in what you ask for, because it may take a while for them to manipulate the environments around you and the energy around you from the spirit lands, but they will bring you what you ask for. Just make sure you know exactly what it is, because if you forget something, you may just have that show up to the door with everything you asked for, but then some other stuff you didn't ask for. So just remember that. Be careful what you wish for. I love it. I love it. All right, it's going to go down here a little bit more. Okay. Whew, it's tripping all over the place. Hang on, guys. Good. I'm glad, Lorraine. Lynn, let's see. Thanks for the sticker. You're very welcome, Lynn. Hi, Miss Cindy Pinkham is in the house. She is. Let's see. And there you go. All right, guys, I've been on for over an hour already. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I will be back tomorrow with God, my brain is just not working today. I apologize. We will be back tomorrow with Holly and myself tomorrow. And like I said, we're going to talk about reincarnation. So that should be an interesting hour with us. Come in and let us know what's going on with you guys and what your thoughts are. All right. Okay, guys, I love you all. And for readings till next Tuesday, I will see you then.